Ready? 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Ah!
Scissors, sisters, scissors. 1, 2, 3, shoot. Damn it! One more time. 1, 2, 3, shoot. There you go. Yeah.
Okay, I was going to do paper, but I said, I think I'm going to pass on the paper and cut it.
That was
Yeah.
a first, right?
Yeah.
It was a first. Hi,
It
everybody.
won't be the last. Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's show. I'm Michelle.
And I'm Amy, and we are
Two creative chicks that ride. Today's show is very exciting. It is our last show in our April series of
Yes.
Chick Clubs and Cliques,
Yes,
part
ma'am.
4. We are actually talking about. We're not really talking about cliques, kind of about cliques, because like our outer image, right, can be
Yup.
clicky. And so today we're going to be talking about, we have sound?
We have sound.
We have sound, we have text, we have, hello, Robin. Welcome. Thank you. I love Robin, I'll tell
Hi,
you.
Robin. Woo-hoo.
I think Robin and I have been spending more time watching each other's videos than getting our shit done.
Oh, that's
Okay.
cute.
So today's show is about riding and fitness. Have you ever wondered like how many calories you burn while riding your motorcycle? What muscles you're working while you're working out on your bike? What kind of fitness do you have to have? What kind of shape do you have to be in to be able to handle your bike and manage it? Long
yeah.
trips, where you out? What's the importance of water? All that stuff. Well, we're going to be discussing that and more, of course, because we are so fucking entertaining.
Yeah, the fuck we are.
Yeah, 90% of it's going to be about fitness. No, 10% of it's going to be about fitness. 90% is going to be about who knows, right?
Right?
Who knows
No.
what direction we're going to go.
I'm sorry, people. I am just getting everything set up on our live
Yeah.
feeds and sharing away. So.
Yeah, she's just being so rude. Like, I'm usually rude. I get to talk today, so she gets to do the setup. No, she usually does both of it. But anyways, so you're going to meet no babe of the week this week because we're talking about round 2 of
Yes.
the Yankee Babe 2022 calendar contest. Round 1 is done, so we're going to introduce our winner of round 1 and talk about what that entails, and then talk about our round 2 contestants and how you can vote for them. Amy's got a wonderful spiritual spin planned for us. Big holiday coming up, right? Is that what it is?
Holiday.
Like a spiritual holiday.
Beltane is here.
That's like one of my favorite ones. I
have
love that
spirit
one.
bumps everywhere. I love this
It
festival.
is.
Love
It's
it.
like Naked Fest.
It is Naked Fest because it's all about the fertility.
Yep.
It's a fertility festival. And, we'll get into that in the spiritual spin.
Hey, listen.
Good stuff.
Anything that has to do with being naked, I'm in.
I'm in.
Yeah. If we could do YouTube naked, I would do it.
Maybe.
You might not watch, but I would do it.
If she does it, I do it. I won't be the leader in that, but I do love, like, we had a crazy full moon this month, right? I mean,
Oh my God, yeah.
Unbelievable.
like,
But I was
such a
able
bitch.
to moonbathe for a few moments
yes.
outside at like 3 in the morning. And it was just rejuvenating. And by moonbathing, I mean being naked in the moonlight.
Yeah. Well,
So for you guys who don't know what that means,
if you want to get a visual, see.
usually
maybe
I do
we
it
should
at the
do a
beach
naked
and
show.
I go up and down the beach. I
Naked?
usually walk the beach naked.
Nice.
It's so nice.
Is there like
3
anybody
in the
out there?
morning. No, and
Is
if
it-
so,
if you had to hide behind
if
like
so,
a-
I'm like, hey.
You get like a couple sand dollars and hi, how you doing?
No, and it's funny because, I'm a big girl and I don't even care. Like, if I'm walking naked on the beach and you don't want
Right.
to see me, close your eyes. Might be scarred for life, but close your eyes.
No, you're actually curvy,
I am curvy.
curvilicious.
You're curvilicious, too.
Thank you, darling.
I
As
love
opposed to
Slutaguffagus. I knew you were going to try and say it. It's been an
I still
ongoing
can't say
joke
it.
this week about that word.
Because I want to call it a slutaguffapuss. Which sounds
Slutaguffa
really
pussy.
bad.
Slutaguffa pussy. What's
What
the
about naked
definition of
hula
that?
hoops? I'll tell you what,
God.
we could do naked hula. I'll tell you what. Wait a minute. Who is that that's posting that? That's Who is this
What
that's posting about naked hula
hoops?
hoops?
That's Robin.
So
I
maybe.
can see that it's Robin on Facebook,
Oh, you
but
can?
on our live stream, it's just saying Facebook user.
She knows
Hi,
all
Kat.
about. Hi, Kat. Thanks for
Woo.
tuning in. You better stay tuned because we got like something that's gonna make you go, oh crap! I better share this with everybody.
Kat, for real.
Naked hula hoops. You know, let me tell you, that's it's not really an inside joke because it's really not. But talking about festival and going to events, and I think it might have been a Beltane event. Like I made a bet with somebody there that I lost the bet. And I do hula hoops. I do weighted hula hoops, and I was learning how to fire spin with them for a while. And I think I might still do that someday, but not naked. But I lost the bet, and the bet was for me to hula hoop with nothing but a top hat and boots on. Yeah, it was. There weren't many witnesses, but it did happen.
Yeah,
So.
I would have done the bet at like 4 in the morning when everyone was in their tents.
It was pretty late. Yeah, it was pretty late.
And I would have
of
to
course,
be so intoxicated.
when your husband's Dave, you know, he's like, "Urgh." He's like the tidy bowl man, you know, is that the big?
Yeah,
or
no, the Mr. Clean.
Mr. Clean. He's like, "Urgh, no entry. My wife is naked hula hooping. You may not watch." So it's always great to have a
stuff,
Dave
man,
around.
fun
But you know,
stuff.
thanks Robin for bringing that up. But yeah, we could do naked hula hooping in the full moon for sure. So today's topic.
Robin said yes, that was at the Beltane Festival, Michelle.
It was- Oops.
Yes,
Yes,
so we have a lot to talk about today.
Oh my God, we do. Fitness, like a lot of people don't realize, you know. The main thing that like blew my mind a while back was how many calories you burn when you're on the bike.
I know.
Like you can actually burn more calories than walking.
Right. And it's because we use so much of our body to balance the bike.
Yep.
And, you know, one of the things I recognized right away when I started riding is that my thighs got real skinny.
Yeah, and
Like-
if you take a long ride, you feel it like right in here.
Yeah, and I gotta tell you, because I would look down at my tank and see my hefty thighs, which I love my thighs, so I don't care what anybody says.
Curvy thighs.
I love my thighs, and I would look down, and then all of a sudden there was a gap between my thighs and the gas tank, and I'm thinking, click, that looks good. Oh, that's glasses can stay there. Click, that looks good. Michelle actually used one of my pictures once.
Yeah, I love that picture. I love that
did
picture.
too.
In fact,
Very
it started
happy.
me taking like above, but my arms are so short. Like, how long are your arms? Because
Mine
when
are
I get
really
it, it's like, yeah, see,
Oh, mine are a little longer.
yeah, see that? I can't get the full. So when I do that, it's like the top of my head, my cleavage, but never the thighs. But that's all right. I just have someone else take the picture, maybe.
Yeah.
You know,
Or
like.
well, we have our little thingies now.
Oh yeah, the long.
The stick.
Yeah. Oh, I'll bring the stick everywhere. So
She's gonna bring a stick.
Calories.
She likes to play with stick.
You can burn up to 600 calories per hour.
Wow. 600 calories per hour.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you could like eat a Twinkie. How many calories are in a Twinkie?
I have
Do they
no
still make
idea.
Twinkies
Yeah, and they took them off the market for a while because they last 25 years without decaying.
in your stomach?
Anywhere
You have to
on
ride a
shelf,
lot.
Like you could put them in a bunker, a fucking zero out bunker, one of those bunkers that you store all your canned goods in.
Yeah.
In the Twinkies, they'll still be good in 25 years. You could eat a Twinkie.
Okay.
From
Well,
all
it might
the
take
preservatives.
longer.
Yeah.
Long ride. Okay, so let's see. What's 600 calories that you could eat? Like.
Oh Jesus
lot
Christmas! A
of
cup of Dunkin' Donuts coffee, 600 calories.
So drink a cup of Dunkin' Donuts coffee. Ride for an hour.
Yeah.
You
it's
know what I
amazing.
mean? I don't know how long it would take to burn off a Whopper. Cause I can devour a Whopper.
You like Whoppers?
Yeah. So I don't like fast food, but Whoppers, I'm just like.
I'm a filet of fish girl.
And
from
they're
McDonald's,
like a
anything.
million calories.
1,000.
1,000 calories. So I'd have to ride for 2 hours.
And I don't even know
2
if that
hours.
shit's real meat, to be honest.
But
with
2
you.
hours and I get an extra 200 calories. I can eat something else. Fries. But yeah, it's
Oh
like,
my
you know,
goodness.
riding. So like if you're not making it to the gym or you want to, you know, you feel like, it's not like you don't burn that sitting in a car.
No, you don't. You know, one of the things that I also know, because I have neck and back disc issues, right? And I went for a long ride this past weekend with one of my girlfriends, Bev. We took A1A all the way up into Melbourne.
Nice.
Came back down to Earl's for pizza in the band, and it was awesome. It was an awesome getaway that I needed
Nice.
so bad. But I got to tell you, the next day I woke up and my back was killing me.
Yeah.
I called Bev. I said, I feel like I got beat up. She's like, yeah, my hand hurts because she had hand surgery.
Oh, yeah.
And it's healed enough for her to go out. But she's like, my hand was killing me last night. So it's taxing.
It is, and some of it's the muscles, right? Because we're moving muscles. So if you're just starting out riding, you're going to notice like especially
sore.
the areas in your thighs, your back. You know how I like my bike because I too have neck issues that I'm dealing with.
Yeah.
But I find if I lean on the bike, like I have more of a straight handlebar,
Yeah.
and I can just kind of kick my butt up a little bit and lean on it. You know what I mean? And it stretches that back out.
Yeah.
But it's in those muscles that are along the spine. Some of the things. Now I know you had looked up some things too, so just feel free to interrupt all the things that I want to Google. Do you love Google or
I
what?
love
It's
Google.
like,
I love
God.
Google.
Like Google.
Yeah.
How fit is it to ride a motorcycle? But core
exactly
strength, and I think that's what it is.
I got core strength and stability on mine too. Yep.
Yeah, see, so the core strength is like that's like the thing in your back, in your lower
Your
back.
belly.
Yep, your
If
belly.
you sit up straight, I notice when I sit up straight on my bike, because I have a habit of riding hunched over.
Yep.
Just relaxing, comfortable.
Yep.
But when I sit in the proper riding position, which is straight backed,
Yeah.
you're supposed to ride with a straight back. That is the proper riding. I can feel all the muscles along my rib cage, and the next day, if I was riding in a proper seating position, I can feel the muscles that I used. Got to get back to the gym too, by the way, but that's another thing.
Well, if you ride to the gym, that's like an extra what?
It's an hour. 'Cause
15 minutes.
it's a
How much
half
do you
hour.
burn
It's
off
about-
at the gym?
I don't know.
Because you could cut back. Like you could see, I'm the cheater. I'd like be like, oh, I can work out 10 minutes less if I ride my bike there. But yeah, the
She's
core
so
strength,
cute.
especially like riding slow, because because with the core strength now you're working on your balance, your agility, things
Yeah.
like that when you're riding slow with the core strength. Knees and thighs, we talked about that. In fact, orthopedic surgeons noted that motorcycle riders have fewer knee problems.
Yeah.
Right?
Can you imagine that though? Listen, when I read that, because I have the stronger knees and thighs, right?
Yep.
When I read that, I said, I went on the back of some dude's bike up to Daytona, and my knees were killing me.
But it's different because you're not doing that motion.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean?
Yeah.
This is the motion.
So it's a little
you do it with your
different,
feet
I
though,
guess.
but you're like.
I guess it's a little different when you're a passenger because you still burn calories as a passenger, but you only burn 200 calories per hour.
As a passenger. Yeah, which is
because
still good.
you still kind of got to keep your balance
Yep.
with the bike, you know.
Yeah.
And that brings us up to the
The calorie burning neck strength, which is great because we both have neck
issues,
injuries.
yeah.
And and see, it took me a while to get back on my bike after the neck
God,
injury
it took you a long
because
while,
of the turning the head and looking. But shorter trips grow into a little bit longer, and I mean this is great for me. Like if you wear a helmet and your bike has the correct handlebars, seat and foot pegs, riding can be as beneficial as a chiropractor visit. And it's interesting because I'll notice that sometimes after riding that my neck, after you go to the chiropractor, you got the going on.
crack, crack,
Yeah,
crack, yeah.
snap, crackle, pop. So,
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. So that could save you like what? A chiropractor visit, depending,
Couple $100.
Yeah, a couple $100. So save money and, I'm going to the chiropractor. Brum, brum.
and I think it's just overall healthier for your body to do that physical activity. You gotta remember, even a light bike is 600, 800 pounds.
Yeah, well, light bike you could probably get a smaller bike like 300-400, but still.
My 883 is a heavy bike. Like,
Yeah.
I can't.
They
pick it
are
up
very
myself.
heavy. Yeah, they're very heavy.
I can't.
Yep.
I will stop somebody on the road and be like, "Stop! Help me pick up my motorcycle."
Well, I
haven't done that.
We're
in a
gonna
long time.
do that
We are gonna do the
episode.
proper-
We are
yeah.
the proper way, and the proper when
Gotta
we
wait
do
till we
that.
get healthier.
And that's the thing. When we do that proper way, you're going to be surprised to know that we're not going to have to be healthier to do it.
Okay.
Because you don't use the main muscles that you use to lift a motorcycle.
It's in your legs.
Yeah, in your legs. That's all. You're not supposed to be using any other muscles, and you can actually pick that bike up. We could pick up Dave's bike. Maybe Dave will drop his bike over for us to pick up. He won't.
I know he's gonna
We'll
drop
pick
mine
up our
because
own.
I have roll bars on mine. So
Yeah, he's gonna
will
drop
go down
mine.
Easy.
He'll drop them,
Yep.
and he's not gonna like throw them. We could, but he's not gonna.
No, he's not.
So that's another show, though. But
That's okay.
what else
So
do you have
that
on your
was
list?
that's the other one, but I wanted to.
you had
bring it
that
up.
on your
I
list.
do,
Okay,
yeah.
so I'll let you run that one.
So
I
the
love
mental
that one.
outlook, right? So when people think of health, they often think of physical body, but I gotta tell you, riding a motorcycle is so good for your mental health.
Mm-hmm.
It improves your mood, your perceptions, and the amount of motion that your brain detects
Mm-hmm.
keeps it healthier. So it
Yeah.
prevents like Alzheimer's and stuff like that
Yep.
because our brains are constantly, the mental and emotional health is just, the benefits are unlimited.
Yeah, and
Right?
it releases the endorphins.
It does.
And if you're day driving, don't day drive, day ride. If you're day riding, you get your vitamin D,
Yeah.
which is very good for
important.
mental
I need
health.
it.
Yeah.
I need that. Very
So,
bad.
and some of you may think that Amy and I do not get a lot of vitamin D because we're like, well, no, not moody, but we're like, woohoo! But I think it's because we get so much vitamin D that we're like, woohoo!
Yeah, man.
You know?
I listen. I'm a sun dweller. Like
Yeah,
I mean, I
you
love
are
my moon,
you're a
but
sun goddess.
I am a sun goddess. I need to be in the sun all. When I lived up north, there's a thing called seasonal depression, where it gets cold,
Like
and
sad or
cloudy,
something,
and
right?
The earth goes to sleep, and there's no life, and it just gets heavier, and it's cold, and I would get so sick in the winter. I moved down here, and I don't even know when the winter is. We have 5 weeks of cold here, and I love it.
Yeah, and it's sunny cold.
Yeah,
It's
man.
it's just not bathing suit weather, but
Listen,
Other
it's
than that,
still,
yeah.
I love being out in the sun. And for those 5 weeks, I have a gym that I go to. So
Yeah.
I go tanning at the gym. I don't
I
need to
gotta-
tan anymore, but when it's cold out, I need to go and sit in those UVs.
I have to get out in the sun more. But it's definitely like I feel better. You look better, and when I ride, like I just get that color. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And then I also people compliment you more, and not that when you're white and pasty, it's not. It's just you don't get as many compliments. Oh wow, you look really nice, white and pasty. Oh my God, have you been like staying in the house?
I love
Your
your
skin
milky
looks milky. It's so
complexion.
beautiful. And it's not that it isn't beautiful, because
I
that
love
actually.
your milky
I know.
complexion. Let me drink you up, darling.
Meow.
Only
But
us. Only us.
But it's yeah, probably some people are going to take offense to that, but get out in the sun then.
Yeah.
Sorry, leave New England or anywhere up north. I think there's like
And that's it. A
Yeah,
lot of
it's like,
people I know
ugh.
up north come down here for the winter months because it's
Yeah.
warmer, it's healthier. Like, as I've gotten older, the cold affects my bones.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
arthritis, and I've broken bones my whole life, so it's painful.
gosh.
Even Kat, our friend Kat, she moved down here because the health
Yes.
issues that she has.
Yeah.
She has this
You wouldn't
thing
even
with
know
the,
it.
with the nerve in her brain that if it gets cold, it causes her to go into seizures.
Yeah, that's
So she
insane.
cannot be out in the cold.
And you wouldn't even know it by
Talking to
by
her,
talking to her or anything. Probably those that know her from up north, right?
Yeah.
Would know
They
that
do.
because there'd probably be a lot of rides and events and stuff that she
Yeah.
just missed because she's just in the house and
It's crazy, right?
it's I don't know, yeah, crazy.
So
Do you have
we
anything
do,
else on your list, or did we have the same
healthier
exact things?
knees, core strength, insulin sensitivity. So motorcycle is a low impact exercise, so riders have improved insulin sensitivity for up to 8 hours after a ride, which in turn promotes weight loss.
Isn't that cool?
So yeah, like kind of diabetic thing, you know what I mean? And
Do you have to open that?
I don't know. Thug Life, no. I have no idea who that is.
It
Joe
said
Marks.
open as soon as possible, and it was
Yeah, I'm not open
wasn't even
yet.
a naked picture.
No.
It's weird.
Good thing, because anybody who sends me penis pictures gets a very, very large vagina that looks like somebody took a shotgun to it. I have it saved in my phone, so when somebody sends me a dick pic, which I can't stand, I shoot them that.
Note to self.
It's a
I will
healthy,
not say.
it's a big, healthy woman on the couch, spread eagle, like her old man must have loved her. But it looked like a grown-ass woman came out of her vagina. It's horrible. I'm telling you, it's a terrible picture. So I'm forewarning you, don't do it. So I'm not going to like the response.
We gotta- I want to show you how
I'm going to
important.
send it to you
how
later. You're going to be
important-
like, ew, oh my God. God, I can't get that image out of my brain now.
I can't.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pierce my eyes out.
Yeah. Guess what that is, everybody? Well, let's give him 3 seconds. Right, 3 seconds to guess. Uno, dos, tres, dun, dun. How does that? Da-na-na-na-na. I was like, how does Jeopardy go? Dun, 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 dun. Okay, time's up. It's the color of your pee-pee. It's the color of your urine. Yes, water. It's 0 right, and now we're talking about sound. We didn't lose sound. Oh, do we have sound, Robin? Robin. Robin said you lost sound. But I see sound coming, so hang on. Hang on, we're checking. Okay, we'll go back. Do we
Okay.
have sound again,
We'll go
Robin?
back to that. We'll be silent while we're back to that. Do we have sound again? Check, 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 check. 1, 2.
Well, that was our
Where did you go?
sign for.
We were for a pee-pee. It was
we
more
had a urine
fun.
sign up for dehydration purposes. You're back.
We're back.
Thanks,
We
Robin.
were singing the Jeopardy song. Should we sing it again?
Do do
Do
do
do
do
do
do
do
do
do
do do do do do. Good job.
Yay! Well,
I lost it in the middle.
if
Sorry, y'all.
we're gonna show you the picture. It's gonna be quiet for a minute. This picture's gonna come on. We want you to guess what it is. Obviously, you don't know what it is because you couldn't hear us.
We're gonna wait a minute. Okay. Yummy. Okay. Now we go back. Okay, so
And we're back.
So that was.
Beep beep.
So we want everyone to go in the bathroom and pee and look
Yes.
at.
We
Take
will
our
not
little
wait
color
for you.
chart.
Bring a cup with you. We should just
Take our little
we'll
color
pass
chart.
out pee cup. Take our chart with you. We can hang it up in the bathroom. I used to have it in the bathroom of our big shop, and it's funny. The color of your pee will tell you whether you're dehydrated or not. Bring water with you on your ride,
Listen.
and water's great for weight loss
I know that a lot of people don't like. They're like, oh, don't leave water bottles out in the sun or in the heat in your car. It's toxic. Listen, I have a spare water bottle in my saddlebag at all times, and I carry my big cooler with me everywhere. But I have that water in there because you never know when you're gonna need to chug that water.
too. Yeah, yeah,
Stuck on the side of the road for an hour waiting for Dave to come pick
Yeah.
me up.
yeah. Remember that kid? You
Oh.
you were like, "What can I get you, honey?" And he's like, "Water. I've been here all day."
I ran to
And-
the house and grabbed like
yeah.
3 waters, a ginger ale, some food. I remember that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
super good
Cow
for your
running down the
health.
sidewalk.
The
That
cow,
was fun,
yeah,
right?
that was a good one. We're gonna have to do like the best of. We're gonna
Yes.
we're gonna sit down and talk about this at our weekly business meeting
Sunday
Sunday, Monday.
Sunday funday.
But
Let's go for a ride
we-
with our helmet cams again.
I know. Let's do it. Maybe Amy will remember to turn hers on this week.
Maybe I can get some footage of Michelle riding this time. It'd be really good because we go nice.
You know
and
what? If you
close.
do, like, that's what will happen. Like, I was like badass biker. I was like, "Arr, arr, yeah, I'm owning this. And because your camera was off, when it's on, it's gonna be like stall, like wobbly.
Oh, that's
I
great.
don't know. It's just how it works.
Yeah.
But we'll put it in our group. We'll try to get people to vote and ask questions and stuff. But I want to talk with you Sunday about a day in the life, behind the scenes with Amy and Michelle. like behind the scenes in a motorcycle shop, behind the scenes with Amy's creative process, behind the scenes with Michelle's creative process.
I think that show would be great, and we could just do video clips of
Yeah, we'll
all
do
of
like the
it.
clips, and then we can like answer questions and all that. So
It's a great
let
idea.
us know
So
what you
maybe
think. I
one
know.
time when we're on vacation and we don't really have
Oh yeah,
a
we'll have like
sit-down
all
show,
kinds
we
of
can
other
have
stuff.
all kinds of other
Yep.
stuff. Like
Bloopers.
Yeah.
We get a lot of bloopers.
We do, and that's okay because we're bloopers.
We are. Blue.
Bloopers.
We have a bloopers.
Hi, Martha. She's
Oh,
logged
Martha.
in.
Hey, Martha.
Hi.
Well, that brings us to, actually, let me see. Oh, no, we're going to do the product of the week first. Not yet. Well, stay tuned, Martha, because more to come. Today's product highlight is, I've been busy crocheting. These were actually in the
Robin
March.
has an idea.
Thank you, Robin. They were in the March's
They were in
Lady
the March-
Rider bag.
Right, they were in the March Lady bag, yep.
Yeah, I had a few left over, and the ones that got them loved them. So I'm just gonna walk over. But these are they're crocheted. No, because I'm gonna show mine's inside the top one. So I'll show mine. They're key fob covers, ladies. Right? Look at
That
those
is
ugly
awesome.
key fobs. They're crocheted. They're little owls. They are $14.99 a piece. You can get them at YankeeBabeApparel.com, or we are setting up the new Yankee Dave site, which we'll talk about later. But these little fellas, they are
No
no
camera.
camera. Okay, well, so I'm coming around to the front.
There you go. Perfect.
So this is mine.
Oh, it's so
I love him. His name is
adorable.
Brownie because I'm so creative.
I love
And then here's his back,
it.
right? And what I love about these is my key fob's in here, by the way. So what I love about these is that your key fob can breathe. And I do think the leather ones are really cool. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to down the leather ones.
No. I like those.
They're
better.
awesome. But
I like yours
but your
better.
key fob doesn't breathe. Thank you. They're so cute. The key fob doesn't breathe when it's inside of leather. And this is an electronic device that has a battery. So what do you think? Like, would you put your cell phone inside of a leather pouch? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's kind of like, it needs to be
Yeah.
breathable.
Hi,
So I just
Jenny.
took-
Thanks for joining us, Jenny
I just took
Han.
the key off. It comes with the ring. And it doesn't come with this. That's to my bike to lock my forks. But it comes with this, so you can clip it on
Oh,
to
I
like your
love
belt loop.
That.
Woo, woo, woo. You can't see my belt loop. I'm too short. So I'll just take this out.
Oh, that's so awesome,
It's nice and
Michelle.
snug. There's my key fob, and there's a little owl. So they come with this. They come with instructions.
Love
hey, Santa
that.
Claus.
Hi, Santa. Welcome. Coffee's on, babe.
And you just pop them in like so, and then the key ring goes on top of it. Oh my God, I'm like dyslexic.
No, she's doing an
It
Amy
goes-
camera show.
It goes in like this. It goes in like this. So trick now, I set this up earlier. I will set this up again after, but just a little trick to know is if you have, and you can get them at the Dollar Tree, if you have staple removers. You know the staple remover? When you put the staple remover in here, you can use it to open up your little thing and ring it through. And it slides
How
right
cool
through.
Is that?
Yeah,
And
so it
closes
goes.
It up.
It closes up. It goes through the
Top.
crocheted part, the top
Yeah.
of your fob, and then the owl. And I bring him everywhere. It's my little brownie.
He's
Who-
adorable.
Who wants to buy one?
Who
Who?
needs a
Bye,
paw?
Santa.
Bye, Santa. He almost peed himself.
So.
Yes, I love them, and
Yeah.
you have them in different colors, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, there are different colors available: pink, red, black, the brownie,
just
and even custom
love
colors. You know what I
them.
mean? I can make a custom one for you too. They're in the shop, and they're
They're
also on the
so
website, and they're
cute.
soft. So he wants to just like love you on the. That's the owl purr. This kind of sounds like a Chewbacca, but oh, that was good. It's like a morning dove or something.
Yeah, for real, right?
She is a morning. Okay.
I'm definitely not a morning dove. I don't speak before coffee. Somebody called me once before coffee and was like, ooh, you're in a mood. I'm like, no, I haven't had my coffee.
Yeah,
I
hello.
will call you back
Hello.
later.
Hello. I'm not awake yet. Hello. So so those are the owl key fob covers. You know, David suggested that I make like the emojis. You know, and I'm still researching that because I think the emojis are like super cool. But looking at the crocheted emojis, I couldn't find a design that didn't look like an 8-year-old made them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and yours are so well.
I want an emoji that goes. Do they have the you know the like hey baby? I want an emoji that does that. Do they have one? Is there like a face that says that? Because then I'll do it. But I just love the little owls. So
if I can find an emoji that makes that noise, I will make it.
If you don't have a key fob, I guess, do you think I should show them the stuffed ones?
I will get them for you. I just love them, Michelle. They're just beautiful.
Thank you.
So, do you want me to walk up?
Yeah, will you be Vanna?
I'll be Vanna. I'm not.
She just wants to show her boobs. That's
no,
all.
no boobs.
It's not a show without Amy's boobs. Checking in with Amy's boobies.
How you doing, guys?
They're very masculine.
We're really gonna have a whole Amy boob blooper.
Oh, it's gonna be
look
behind
at
the
how
scenes with Amy's
adorable
boobs.
that is, guys. And it goes on your keychain.
Yeah, that's if you don't have a key fob.
Put her away.
So you're like, hey, I want one, but I don't have a key
I
fob.
love it. That one's
Yeah.
black. This one's purple, which is of course is Amy's favorite color. So oh my god, look! Isn't that just adorable? Oh, Michelle, I love them.
Thank you.
Oh,
I suppose I could make them into like little coin or money pouches too.
You could.
You know, that weren't stuffed.
Yes.
I've just
You
thought
are
of that.
such creative chicks, man.
Like if you're riding, you know what I mean? And you want to just put your
Yeah.
money in here. So if you're
Oh,
stopping
that's a great-
to get a water in case your pee's
That's a
like dark
great
yellow.
idea.
Wait a minute, let's go back to the pee.
Again. Severe dehydration. You look like mustard. and it's clear in the toilet. You don't even know you peed if you have good hydration.
Yes. So watch your pee. That's our big thing. Thank you, Amy.
That's our big thing.
I think we should just kind of turn this whole thing around and give it a whole new spin.
Time for Amy's spiritual spin.
Arriba, arriba, arriba.
Okay.
What am I putting
So-
on the camera? Nothing?
Nothing. We'll just leave your fobs there. That's fine. Don't worry
Oh,
about
it's okay.
it. Okay, guys. So
Ooh.
it is. Oh, I did send you that thing on Facebook, but that's okay.
Oh, crap.
That's okay. Don't worry about it, honey. So we have a huge festival coming up.
Yes,
I
festival.
follow. I don't label myself, but I'm more paganistic than anything. You know, I consider myself very pagan.
Spiritual, earth-based, pagan.
Yeah, spiritually earth-based. I love the earth. I love all of the festivals that
She's
pertain
a
to the earth.
witch.
Yeah, some people call me a witch. They call me a bitch too, but it depends on the company that I'm keeping. So you just need to beware, okay? So Beltane is coming up, and it is this weekend. May 1st is generally the Beltane, and Beltane is one of our big celebrations. And Beltane is a fertility fire festival. So way back 20,000 years ago, the farmers would have huge fires from April 30th to May 1st. It was 24 hours. They would have 2 huge fires in the field, and they would walk all their cattle between the 2 fires to help with the production of the milk and the meat. And so it's like, it was like a huge, I have spirit bumps everywhere, big saging of the animals, right? They had those fires going, and they walked them through the smoke to clear the karma and the energies, and to bring in fertility and fruition.
Nice.
So they did that in the crops, they did that out in the fields, and people from all over would come. One of the biggest celebrations is actually in the UK, and they actually, so Beltane is Gaelic, and it means fire of Bel, and Bel, which is Bel, was a Celtic deity. Okay, so it was a Celtic god that resembled, that was all about the fire festival, and about fire and fertility, rather, excuse me. Also, way back in the day, which I thought was amazing, like I'm going 20,000 years ago, they literally, it's a fertility festival to bring fertility and union, and the
Sex.
boys in the villages would go out into the fields and pick bouquets of blooms that were in, because spring is in full bloom right now, right? It's between spring and summer, so it's in full bloom. They would go and they would pick these extravagant bouquets of flowers, and they would bring them to the maidens in the village. That was how they got engaged, and then they all got
Is that why
married
they have,
on
like,
the summer solstice.
Flowers, like guys bring girls flowers.
Yes, it's a type of courting, and so
Excuse me.
so they basically the reason that they have the big fire is for cleansing, purity, and increasing of fertility, right? And yeah, I already read that. So the pagans today believe that Beltane was the woman goddess, right? And she gave birth at the winter solstice to the young oak king. So now the young oak king is old enough
To have sex with his mother.
to have sex with the goddess
No.
and to recreate. No,
Yeah.
I'm serious.
I know.
But
know you are,
but seriously, that's how it was back then, right?
Yeah.
It-
Well, it was like the cycle, so it was like the
right.
representation of
It was the
like the maiden
right,
and all that.
exactly. The
I just had to,
representation of the
couldn't
maiden.
resist.
I know you couldn't. It's okay. But so most of all, but for today, it is the creation of fertility, and I have a blessed opportunity this weekend. I am going to my first spiritual vending event. They are having a huge Beltane festival right here in Fort Pierce, Florida. It's the Port St. Lucie, which is a pagan's Beltane event. It's going to be at the Savannah Preserves in Fort Pierce.
Beautiful.
It's going
park.
to be from 10 to 2. It's a gorgeous park. I love camping there. I've done a couple of events there myself.
And Robin has been there. You know the place, Robin.
Yeah, and so we're doing this big festival. They're gonna have the fire. One of my girlfriends is doing goddess dancing. She's gonna be teaching a goddess dancing class. So everyone's gonna be dancing around the fire, and we
Hopefully
always
somebody
dress
brings
for
flower.
people dress up for Christmas, people dress up for Thanksgiving, we dress up for Beltane. We wear flowers in our hair, we wear our pretty dresses, we just feel beautiful, and we feel very womanly, right?
Yeah.
And so I've already picked out my outfit, and I have my headdress, and I have all
Are you
that
gonna
stuff.
have somebody get a picture of you
I
at your booth?
will.
And anybody wants to go out and check it out.
Yeah, guys,
Where-
please come check
the
it out.
Savannah
We're going to be
Preserves?
at the Savannah Preserves. That's this Saturday, May 1st, for the Beltane Festival. It is from 10 to 2. It is a free admission, and there's going to be so much going on. And if you've never experienced how we of this faith and of this path that we choose for our spirituality celebrate, come join us. I
Yeah.
mean, we don't
We're not really naked.
listen.
You're
First
not
of all,
really-
we're not naked. We're not going to eat your kids. We're not going to courge the devil. We are going
No,
to
it's
celebrate
earth.
life and fertility, and it's a beautiful experience. So if you've never experienced a Beltane festival, I highly recommend it. It's quick. It's 10 to 2. It's free. It's going to be beautiful out. I mean, I'm excited.
That's so
I'm
cool.
so excited.
I know. I'm so proud of you. And yeah.
So, by the way, Edinburgh is the place in the UK. And Edinburgh literally closes all of their businesses for 2 days.
Wow.
And the entire town, and there's over 100,000 people that come to their Beltane Festival every year.
Ah.
And that's out in the UK. Yeah.
Time to
They
update our passports.
celebrated at Calton Hill in Edinburgh. And they all come together to mark the coming of summer. and they all go up to the top of the hill dressed up as like the May Queens, and everyone's in gear, and it's a big celebration of the Green Man and the Goddess, and it's just amazing.
Wow.
I've watched some videos of there too, and it's pretty cool, man.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Hey, we could try to go there. Maybe get our passports and go there. We just
I
if
would
we go,
love to go to the
we
UK.
we can't say fanny.
No,
if we
'cause
go,
that's a faggot.
no, it's a girl bum.
Oh,
It means girl bum. It means vagina.
oh, so that's not a bum. That's a vajayjay.
It's a vajayjay, but it's
A
not
bum
like
is a butt.
Yeah,
A bum, bum,
yeah,
bum,
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 but
bum, bum,
I think a
bum,
fag is a cigarette.
Okay.
But yeah, a fanny. Don't say fanny if you go to England. And if you're in England and you're hearing me say fanny, I'm not sorry for saying it because fanny.
Fanny, fanny, fanny.
Vagina.
It's a
Okay.
vajayjay.
So, is there anything else that our viewers need to know about Beltane, or that you'd like them to know?
You know,
That's
I
pretty
gotta
cool.
tell you, they celebrate it all over, and even the geisha traditions in Japan dress for Beltane.
Oh, how
Like
cool
it
is that?
has been so, and it's in the Japanese.
Yep.
It's it's the geisha, so it's all about the white woman and their
maiden.
goddess, their
Their maiden.
maiden.
Nice.
Because it's all about us being, in the fertility. So it's
Yep.
that maiden going into the motherhood.
Mhm.
It's that passing of the torch onto the next phase of the woman's life. Yes. Just saying, it's going to be an awesome event. And listen, I'll be there, Kooky Crazy Amy.
Love
It's
it.
going to be there, and yay! So come see
Speaking
me
of-
again, Savannah Preserves, May 1st, 10 to 2.
Love it.
This Saturday.
Go see Amy and her creativity.
Bobby
And speaking of like maidens, we got some maidens set up here.
We do.
Before I talk about the Babe of the Week project and what's going on with the calendar, I want to congratulate Martha. Martha's in here today.
Martha!
Congratulations. Martha won the first round. She is going to be our first calendar babe in the 2022 Yankee Babe calendar. And the Yankee Babe calendar is like, we really celebrate the female rider, the female motorcycle enthusiast, right? So that's
Yeah.
even on the back of a bike. That's riding your own, riding on the back. Doesn't matter. We celebrate women riders and encourage women to ride. And that's really why we do our show, Plus, we have a hell of a lot of fun
Martha's
as well.
like, sweet. Martha's
Sweet.
watching. I'm so glad you're watching,
Congratulations.
Martha. You are definitely going to be in our calendar.
We're going to be sending you a Creative Chicks That Ride official coffee mug with your name on it. And so you can enjoy your coffee while you're watching our show. And we will also be setting you up. Somebody will be contacting you soon to work with our design team, because the photo that you all selected to make Martha the winner of the first round in the first
Isn't
calendar
gonna be
isn't
the one
going
in
to be
the
what's in it. No,
calendar.
no. So we will surprise you with that as well. The only people that will know is us, our design team, and Martha. And then you have to buy the calendar if you want to know what picture is going to be in the calendar. And also, Martha gets a chance to win in the final round. Now she's the first entrant in the final round for the Yankee Babe of the Year of 2022,
Right.
which is, we will fly you in, or you can fly into your daughter and drive up with her and visit us. Make up a full makeover,
Yeah.
a photo shoot, a professional photo shoot, picture with a bike, because we know Martha just sold her bike recently.
Yep,
But you
that's
never know,
okay.
it might be with your new trike,
Yeah, girl.
right?
might be.
I'm telling you. So she has an opportunity to win that spot.
Happy birthday, Martha. She's going to be 75 years young on this Monday.
my God, happy
Congratulations
birthday.
and happy birthday.
That's amazing. And for Cindy and Suzanne, want to thank y'all for participating, but don't rule yourself out yet, because Amy and I are going to have like a staff pick kind of thing, where we're going to have a surprise round of some of the ladies that have been previous contests, give them a second chance. So
Yes!
stay tuned for that. That's going to be later
awesome.
on.
That's
So you
perfect.
haven't completely made it out of the calendar. You just kind of, right now you're on the shelf. Round 2 starts. Round 2 has already started this week. If you want to get in on round 2, you want to go to the YankeeBabeApparel.com, or you go to the Yankee Dave's website. or in our group, Creative Chicks That Ride,
Yep.
which is on Facebook. There's like many places to go, but our 3 babes are right here. They've already been babes of the week. So you're like, how do I get in that calendar? Well, if you haven't been a babe of the week, go and submit your application. And Amy and I will have you on the show as a babe of the week. We'll feature you, and then you have an opportunity to be in one of the rounds. Round 2 for the second calendar spot. Amy and I are going to be in one, so that's 12, 11, 10. There's only 9 more spots available after this one.
That's right.
We've got Shari. Well, I was trying to get him lined up with. Okay, Melody.
There's Melody.
Yep. Kat. And
Sherry. Come on now.
Come on.
We're stuck on Kat.
Oh,
There she
Sherry.
is. Sherry.
Yeah, so we got 3.
Look,
So
her
girls.
sidekick, Johnny.
Yeah, if you see, Johnny does not win a
Ignore Johnny.
calendar spot if Shari wins it. So listen, if you see yourself on here, ladies, share. Get your votes.
Man,
You know what I
get your
mean?
votes in.
And get your votes in. You like the picture, that's your vote. And you can vote every day. Like you can vote once a day. You can go back
that's
and vote for that
great.
person again. Share it with your friends. It's completely shareable. You know, we really want to raise awareness, and I am working with the design team on the calendar. I'm sorry I don't have the pre-orders available yet. We're still working on some prices because it is expensive to
It
build
is.
a calendar.
It is.
So, and I don't want it to be too costly for people to invest, but I also, because it's going to go to a good cause, which
Right.
we'll announce later too. But so get on and vote, ladies. That's why we don't have a baby of the week this week, because we want you to focus. The voting goes on for about a week and a half.
Yep.
Time is limited.
Yes.
And
That's
happy
wonderful.
birthday, Martha, and congratulations on the win. You earned it, man.
That's awesome.
So cool.
It is cool. I'm excited.
I'm thrilled.
Just-
I'm thrilled.
It just gets better and better with our show. Like we have just so much. Our energy
I
is
know.
just like so. It's just getting better and better.
It's like-
we're getting more views. We're getting more
Thank you.
participation.
Yeah. Thank you for the
know,
viewers.
Love it.
Thank you for your participation. Thank you for sharing. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Share it. Get the word out there. I mean, we're hoping we entertain you. We entertain ourselves. We entertain the hell out of ourselves.
Sure do.
And and the more views we have, the more babes we get,
That's
the more
right.
we bring this together. And even the guys that watch, even the gentlemen, like these are men that support women riders. These are men that
Yes.
support their lady on the back, and it's not. I mean, of course we're sexy as all hell. I mean, come on, we can't help it. A woman on a bike is very sexy, but it's so much more than that. So we do embrace that.
Yeah, we
because
do.
we love that.
It's funny. Somebody's like, "Oh, you drove by me and you waved at me." I'm like, "Well, first of all, if you were on a bike, I wave at. I always signal to everybody." But they're like, "I saw you on your bike." I'm like, "I know I'm a sexy bitch on my bike. Thank you."
Yeah, and it's awesome, and we're celebrating so much more than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which actually we'll be talking about in just a minute. But so you've got you've got your festival thing coming up,
Got my
right?
festival coming up Saturday.
And you said it's going to be a beautiful day
Valentine's.
Saturday.
Yeah.
What
well,
are we looking at for Sunday?
So for Friday, we
Oh,
got a
Friday,
little bit chance
too,
of
yeah.
rain. A little bit change. Our weather is beautiful. It's going to be in the 80s. The weather forecast changed a little bit
Those
from
buggers.
like yesterday to today. It got better.
Oh, good.
Not worse.
Never mind. They're not
So
buggers.
that's wonderful. You know what I mean? So we're going to be in the 80s all weekend. Saturday is going to be the best out of the days. We got a chance of a passing shower tomorrow, a chance of a passing shower on Sunday. That's here in this area in South Florida. But it's going to be really, really nice out. It's going to be in the 80s. So whatever you do, make sure you bring water because the weather's getting warmer.
Yes.
And you don't realize how dehydrated you can get. Even just going to a market,
Yep.
for any kind of get together, make sure you stay hydrated. And I'm not talking drinking beer and soda because that's a dehydration.
Yeah, we're talking water.
Right. like,
or
be healthy.
or a Gatorade or some type of
Gatorades,
water.
waters. Cat loves Gatorades. Sausage drinks.
I love that, and especially those ladies up north, because now the weather's starting to get nicer, so you're getting your bikes out.
Yeah.
And I would love to cover that in one of our shows. You know what you need to do when you're taking your bike out of storage, or you're taking your bike, even
that's
though
a good idea.
it doesn't apply to a lot of our Florida people,
Pen,
but it definitely applies to. I mean, it can apply to Florida people, especially if you like leave, if you're a snowbird.
It's pretty warm up north too. Martha had just texted in our comments, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be 80s up in Utah this weekend.
Yeah, see, beautiful.
So that's
bring your water, yeah,
wonderful.
especially up north. I
Yeah,
almost
up
said that. Up north.
My sons
It's a Michigan
My
accent.
sons are in Connecticut, and my son called me praising the rain today because he's not up on the roof. He owns a roofing company, and they've been kicking butt lately, like really
Nice.
working hard, 12-hour days.
Well, it's great to
So
see the economy
he-
going.
Yeah, man.
We are looking at, I kind of thought about maybe making like one of your sons a babe of the week, but then I was like, well, that's kind of like perverted old lady stuff going on there, isn't
But
it?
listen, my
But
sons are pretty
they
fucking
really
hot.
are very. I mean,
My sons are, they're handsome.
jailbait. No,
No,
they're
not
handsome.
jailbait. They're
Well,
not
they would have been
They're
jailbait like
33
20.
and-
But still,
They're 33 and 31, but
they're little baby boys. Anyways,
as my friend Bobby loves to say, I just want to pet them. I'm not looking for a long time. I'm just looking for a good time. That's what Bobby says all the time. I
just
missed
wanna
him. I
pet them.
didn't pet him. I didn't pet him. I'm like, they'll be down again. She goes, I'm petting. Love my Bobby.
yeah. So if you're up north, you even have water events. So as Amy had said, like we've got this Beltane event that Amy's going to be doing. Amy and I kind of did a boo boo. We did a oops.
We did. A double booking.
Yeah, and you know what? Hey, that's like if that's the worst thing we got to worry about here, I'm not complaining. But you know what? The Aimster and the Michelster, we're going like this.
Yeah, we're separating this weekend, guys.
Yeah.
Like, what the?
I know. I really want
What
to try to
the
get you to wear your helmet
bleep?
cam, though. Yeah. So, definitely go out and see Amy. Check it out. While you're out and about, if you'd like to meet me over at Earl's, you can meet me over at Earl's. If you'd like to meet me here, you can meet me here. Why, you're asking? Why? Why am I going to meet her? Well, Amy's got an event. Well, because May 1st, if you remember a couple shows ago, we were talking about is International Female Ride Day.
15 years they've been doing it.
15 years. It's the 15-year anniversary. Started out in Canada. It's worldwide, not
It is
just
worldwide.
nationwide. It's worldwide. It's a huge event. And the Creative Chicks, we have decided to join the masses, join the numbers, and we've got our group ride settled. Now, it's an unorganized group ride. And what is that, you might ask? Well, it's organized, but it's not a bike run. It's not like anything that like you have to go here. We have a couple of guys that are definitely coming because well, hey, who doesn't love ladies on a bike? So they're like, we'll help. One of them's Yankee Dave. But the good news is Yankee Dave's a mechanic, so if you have any bike problems while you're riding with us, that's fine. I'm going to open the shop up at 10.
Okay.
I'm going to get what Amy and I are going to set up. I'm going to help Amy set up for her event. No chick left behind.
That's right, no chick left behind.
And I'm going to run on over here. I'm going to put some coffee on. I'm going to put out some snacks and some bevies. And I'll be here at 10 a.m. At the shop, 1170 Oslo Road, 10 a.m. Kickstands up is at noon. At quarter to noon, so about 11:45.
KSU.
KSU.
I learned that today.
Yes, I love that. And and I didn't know it at first either, because I would say today, I was like, what is KSU? What is that? Like, I'm going to kiss you? What's going on?
Right.
It means kick stands up. So if you're ever looking at an event that's going on, and they have the words K, S, and U, it means kick stands up. That's what time we're leaving. So if you're not there by that time, sorry, you missed it. But we're going to Earl's. We're going to Earl's in Sebastian. So if you can't get
Good
out,
music.
yeah.
Good music this weekend,
If
too.
you can't get out by noon, I'm going to try to get a hold of Earl's before we head out on Saturday, and I'm really going to try to let them know, like, hey, listen, it's International Ladies Ride Day. What are you going to
Yeah.
do for us? Now, it's not all about sales, but Yankee Dave's Motorsports, the gift shop up front that Amy and I do our show out of, and where we have all of our creative shit that rocks. You like that?
Yes.
We have creative shit that rocks. 15% off in celebration of the 15-year anniversary. What do you think?
I think that's awesome.
Rules are you have to be a lady. So if you're a guy and you want to buy something, you got to have your woman pay for it for you.
So sorry, I pulled up my Earls. I'm a member of their Earls emails. And Saturday for May 1st, 2 to 6 is Love Valley. They're an
Nice.
awesome freaking band. I've seen them
Oh,
before and they
nice.
rock. So that's there. And then Ruckus Band is rock, and that's from 8 to 12.
Nice. And to be involved in this event, you got to do a group. Well, we're going to do a group photo, and we're going to
Yes.
submit it into the photo contest, which is, like I said, worldwide.
Worldwide.
And the photo will take place here at Yankee Dave's Motorsports at 1170 Oslo Road in Vero Beach at 11:45 a.m. So we're
Right.
going to try to line up the bikes. If you're not sure where to go, I will have somebody out there helping you. We'll line up the bikes in a little row. I'm going to be on the end because I'm going to be clean up. So, and I think we even have somebody going with a car in case you have bike problems or you break down or anything. But unless we put Dave at the end, we may put Dave at the end for cleanup because it's good to have a mechanic on the end. So, but somewhere, but we'll have you lined up, and then we're going to have all the row bikes and
I
a
am
picture.
so saddened
We'll
that
photocrop you in.
that we have different events that day.
I know, we messed
I
up.
would really have loved to have gone on the run with Michelle and the gang. I am a very large supporter of women riders and the International Women's Riding Day. Next year, we're going to have a huge event. We're going to plan it in advance a little bit more, and I am not going to double book that day. Just saying.
Yeah, and there may be a chance that you might make it over to Earl's, right? You
Yeah,
don't know. You're
there
trying
might
to
be.
figure your schedule right now. I know
depends
you've
on
got
how
like
quick-
a bunch of things going on
How
that
quick I
day.
can break down, and if I can ride up there for an hour, damn Skippy,
Yep.
I will. You know what I mean?
Because you have
So,
something later on as well.
I do. I
so
have
it's
an
like
event that evening too.
it's a full
Yeah, it's a
book
full
day for Amy. So
Yeah, no rest for the wicked.
my pretty, you're good. I can only do.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm a baby
So
Chewbacca.
we did a wonderful show today, guys.
Thank you so much for watching us.
Please come down and join the bike event on Saturday here. We're opening again at 10 a.m. Kickstands up at 12, heading out to Sebastian at Earl's with Michelle, or you can come and check out a Beltane Festival.
Or both.
Or both, right, because Beltane starts at 10, Michelle leaves at 12. They're going to be at Earl's for a couple of hours. You know, I might head up there myself, but we have a great weekend planned, and I really hope that some of you guys come out and say, hey, I saw you on the show.
Yeah,
You know,
come
we
on
would
out.
really love that. We'd like to get some pictures with y'all, and
Yep.
we'll bring them onto the show, too. So have a great weekend. Stay safe.
Stay safe. Stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated.
Keep burning those calories, ladies.
Yeah, keep
And-
those thighs working.
And follow us on, let's see if we can do this now.
Wait, hang on.
We're on Facebook,
Facebook,
Yep. Twitter,
Twitter.
YouTube.
Wow. Right up there, guys. Right there.
That's
See?
what I'm talking
Facebook,
about.
Twitter, and that red dude. What is that?
YouTube.
Oh. That's
YouTube, the red dude.
Okay.
Love it.
Bye, guys. Ciao, Bellas.